Welcome to this RoV 5 lane review video. Go ahead and check it out. Let's go.
After playing Valiant Flow in RoV, I can confidently say that mid lane is one of the most intense and rewarding positions on the battlefield. It's not just about dealing high damage, it's about controlling the pace of the game, providing vision for your team, and punishing every mistake the enemy make. What makes mid lane so exciting is its a central position on the map, surrounded by bush on the both sides. If you know how to manage this area, you can spot enemy jungle early and inform your teammate, giving your teammate a major advantage in rotation and objective. In terms of hero, mid laners are some of the most flexible picks in the game, and they often fall into three categories. Both mid, hero that chip away at enemy health from a distance. One fully built, some of them can burst down fast cannon target like marksman or assassin in a single combo. For this one, Last is a perfect example. Burst made specialize in eliminating enemy instantly. Villa and Jue are perfect example. Catch one target out of position and they gone. Team fight mate. These are my personal favorite when the game focuses on big 5v5 crash. Hero like Dorian and Direct can stay in the fight longer, support ally, and control space. From my experience, mid lane is both exciting and stressful. You get to feel like the team core damage dealer and playmaker, but that also makes your farm target or gang. Good map awareness and positioning are absolutely critical. Final thought, if you enjoy being the heart of the team, making plays, dealing massive damage, and constantly influencing the game, mid lane is perfect for you. It requires fast decision making and strong mechanics, but it's one of the most impactful roles in RoV by far.
Let's talk about the Dark Slayer lane, aka solo lane. People think it's about just like fighting 1v1 and pushing creeps, right? Well, it's more than that. In Dark Slayer lane, you are not just the solo laners, you are the pressure maker, you control the tempo on one side of the map. If you win your lane hard, you force your enemy to send 2 or 3 people to deal with you. That opens up the rest of the map for your team. But if you lose your lane, you become a ghost, and worse, you had to take over the Dark Slayer and control for free. Early game is everything there. If you're playing like strong duelists like Omen, Emily, or Florentino, push the wave fast and took the way rotating into the enemy jungle, that power to win your lane, and you invade, you choke them out. But if you are playing like tanky initiator like Tain or Tara, play chill at first, after you hit level 4 safely, and then rotate to mid or jungle lane to help your teammates secure the fight. For the mid game, there's the what we have like decision making, come into like stick with your team or go like full speed push mode. Sometimes that doesn't need the 5v5, they need someone to like pull the pitchers on the other lane that were Dark Slayer laners. Push one side, drag 2 or 3 enemies to stop you, then win the team fight for on the other side. Late game is where the Dark Slayer lanes decide to match your one who to open the fight or like speed push to their base. If you speed push for their base, you better be fast and decisive. If you fight, you would be better time you are engaging perfectly. One mistake is game over. I recommend the hero right now for this meta is like Emily, is because like she's tanky, has mobility and can deal true damage. She's strong like for 1v1 and speed push. get her a first cape and rank bigger combo, and she's a nightmare to deal with. But remember, that's just really less speed push, because like everyone in the game with the map know to back off. DACHSUJJA lane is about the patience, not just the brute strength. So yeah, if you want to carry without being the carry master, DACHSUJJA lane can win solo and impact the fight, control the map. Let's talk about the support role. In this game, they usually call the roamings. A lot of people think support is just about the healing and babysitting the carry, but it's so much more than that. A good support can control the vision, set up plays, and disturbing the enemies. A bad support, well, they're just a body standing there watching the team fight. The early game, that's the laning phase. In the early game, your primary job is to protecting your carry, or like also known as ADC, while also making sure that didn't give up free kills or like taking a lot of damage. You should to be constantly providing visions, whether that through the warding and standing in a good positioning to count out enemy the rotation. Don't just follow your ADC around, look for opportunity to roam, set up the visions, or even help the jungler secure the kill. If you're playing something like Tain or Tara, your job is tank the damage and protect your ADC while they farming. If you are on the roaming mage like Krixik or like Aya, look to gank the other lanes when you can. Your job is create the pages all over the map. Mid game, the team fight begin. That way you need to start thinking like the team anchor. You are no longer just protecting your ADC. You need to be like setting up the play, disturbing the enemies, and controlling the key object. If you are playing something like Chagna or Alice, focus on crowd control and locking down key target, especially the enemy's marksmen or mage. If you're more tanky support like Tara, you're looking for the right moment to initiate fight or peel off your carry. Your main goal in the mid game fight to buy time for your carry to dish out damage to be shield or the CC machine, and be the one to make sure that your carry can do their job without being interrupted. For the late game changer. Late game, the support can decide to match your one with the engaging or disturbing the enemy team. A well-timed crowd control or initiate can win your team a team fight or taking down the dark layers. But remember, don't rush in too early. You need to wait for the right moment to engage, but don't be afraid to sacrifice yourself for your carry or your team. After all, you are the one who often the unsung hero of the match. In this meta, I really recommend about the Chagna. His crowd control is unmatched, and he is one of the best support for the team fight. But if you are looking for the mobility, Alice can be the game changer with her long range CC and utility. If you want more traditional tank, Tara still does an amazing job of soaking damage and disturbing the enemies. But remember, the support role is not about glory, it's about setting up your team for success.
In the episode Arnakorn, it's common to praise the carry hero that to the maximum their potential in the late game. This lane is concise, the safe, because roaming support and mage often come to assist and protect the carry. Recommend hero for this lane include Kafini, Hayate, and Elsu among others. So let's talk about episode Arnakorn. A simple rise, but it's actually one of the most high pressure lane in the early game. As marksman, if you die in the first 2 or 3 minutes, you risk lost the tower and giving the enemy team full control of the map. For my experience, the key is securing very fast, farming safe, and avoid this trade unless you sure you will win. If you look unsafe to contest the Spirit Sentinel, just back off, better safe than sorry. Now, let's get to the fun part. The marksman I recommend the most for episode Darkland Rise now Khafeni. Why? Because Khafeni has something most other carry don't. She can move while attack. That means you cannot just sitting duck like Virus or Slim. You can kiss trace and dot or while keep up and your damage output. And if you are build her with the longbow item, the ones that increase range and speed, she become an machine gun. Literally she shoot fast and hit hard and can melt anyone who get too close because they even ran a hit. I have so many games where assassin try to jump me, but I active the item start walking backwards and bam, they go in the second. They cannot even touch me. That said, the Khafeni isn't easy to play. You have to master your potential and the time your skill rise. If you was too far forward or miss time your escape, you will get the release instantly. She still and quite carry at the end of the day. So don't just pick her and expect free win. Practice her machine first. Overall, if you look for a mobile high DPS long range marksman for episode Darkland in the current patch, if highly recommend giving Khafeni and a try. She is one of the most complete carry right now, but only if you know how to handle her.
So now let's talk about the jungle. This is the most impactful role in the game. Don't just like farm, you control the rhythm of the entire map. A good jungler creates the picture, even without getting skill or bad jungler. Leave every lane to suffer alone. Like for the early game, your job is simple. Fast farm, hit level 4 before anyone else, then choose your first ganks wisely. Basically, I usually start from the blue buff to the late buff and then I rotate to the small dragons. Then I took for the lane that pushing or overextending. If they carry is standing way too far forward, that free first blood. Don't miss it. Also, never forget the river vision behind the bushes. Jungle is all about showing up where they don't expect you. In the mid game, that's where you either control the match or getting outpatched. Watch the objective timer coordinate with your team if you're burst assassin like Seals or Necros. Look for flank, kill the mage or marksman before the fight even starts. If you're playing like a fighters, Veres or She, be the one who open the fight, jump into right after your tank so you can delete their backline when they are distracted. For the late game, this is the no mistake zone. Like if you die first, no smite, no burst, no pressure, and your team probably lose the Dark Slayer or Abyssal Dragon for free. So how do you avoid that? Simple. Play the shadow. Wait for the big spell to go out, then you go in. The hero that I recommend right now, like Seal, especially if enemy has low mobility carry, build him with broomstick and his decay. You will one-shot Squishy before the events react. But if you are not confident in mechanic yet, start with Veres. She is tanker. Still deal tons of damage and her kit forgives a few mistakes. For the last, Jungle isn't about how many kills you get, it's about when and where you showed up. You are the ghost, the treat, the one that always has to worry about it.